y'all already know the rules. When you come in my house, take off your shoes and super violate that like button. It don't cost you nothing to hit that like button. Shall we begin?
No, tell them to put it in the comment section.
Put it in the comment section.
No, I'ma keep it 100. I'ma keep it 10,000. It's your boy E-Oil, aka the Harlem Legend, man. Haas, what's popping out here, man? What's going on out here in these wicked streets, man?
There's a war going on outside no man is safe from.
At all.
See, we at a point where it's time to draw a line in the sand, right? The topic is, the number one topic on the internet is the streets.
That's
and
right.
word on the streets that ain't looking too good in Atlanta is saying the streets.
How you feel about that?
How we gonna say the streets? Let me say something, right?
We all been to prison, right? We all did a bid, right?
But listen, right? There's rules to this.
Right.
Understand the rules. The Frankfurter, the ice cream lady is in the streets.
Facts.
The taco man is in the streets.
Facts.
The shoe shine is in the streets.
Facts.
Everybody is in the streets. So we can't say the streets. What you're saying is the rules that you signed up for, but you really didn't sign up for. And see, that right there is something that I can't tolerate and I can't stomach. Because you cannot bend the rules. You see what I'm saying? You cannot bend the rules. You can't come into the game and when everything is going good, you wear your crown, right? But then when you get caught in that quiet room and have loud conversations, decide that you're gonna say the streets.
Talk.
And let me clear something up before we get into this topic, right? This is not something that 21 Savage started. This is something that certain, like Hocus 4/5, for example.
Salute.
It's really a drop your flag, trying to get brothers to turn away from the criminal life, the criminal element of the streets, right?
But let me ask you, what do you think actual 21 Savage, could we say names? We don't give a damn podcast sponsored by DJ Vlad.
Say it again.
21 Savage
That's right.
and Young Thug, these are the guys that came out and said F the streets. What are you saying about that?
What I'm saying is that you can't have your cake and eat it too. The rules are the rules. See, that's why I say they made the streets and they made the sidewalks. They made the streets and they made the sidewalks. And it's safe to say it ain't safe outside. It ain't no good when the rabbit got the gun.
Facts.
Or when the district attorney got the indictment. Now, when the district attorney got the indictment, you dudes be talking really, really loud in those quiet rooms. And then after you done pissed and shitted on yourself in a silent room, you coming out with your chest up, you got your head up, chest out, and saying, F the streets. That doesn't work. Now, I want y'all to understand, we're not gonna confuse something. My advice to the young boys, one thing about me, my method, my tactics on this internet has always been to pull these young boys out of the streets.
House, I want to ask you one thing. Is the streets is for everybody? I want to ask both of y'all, is the streets is for everybody?
It depends. Listen, it depends.
Listen, I gotta
hold
be real.
on.
I agree
Let me
with them
answer that.
niggas, huh?
Hold on. Let me answer what he said.
And then you
Let me answer
go
what he
ahead,
said.
Haas.
Because everything about the streets is not bad. Remember when we used to go outside and the girls used to play double dutch? They be jumping rope.
Facts.
And we
I
can't wait
remember
to
that.
watch. When certain girls jump rope, we wanted to watch because we knew who we liked. And you know the girl, you got big boob Taisha. We 12 years old. We watching her jump rope and her boobs are slapping her in the face. We watching.
Put it in the comment section.
Everything about the streets ain't bad.
All right.
The world is the streets and we have to travel. So all we really doing is just saying the section. Let's just be clear. Because everybody that travels this world in different places don't have a problem with the streets. It's only a problem in
the streets.
It's only a problem mostly for that's marketing the streets, right? Because the streets is to be sold, not told.
Okay.
And back in the days, we was raised to lie. If somebody asked us if we did something, we didn't tell the truth because the main objective wasn't to get caught. Now in today's era, when you marketing these ignorant that are put on a dress and carry a gun, anything is possible.
What do you feel about it?
No, I actually, look, man, to me personally, as a person that's made millions of dollars just representing the streets and just doing what I was doing in that time and done a bunch of asshole full of time, me personally, I feel like these guys are right. And I feel like if we don't start somewhere, it's going to continue to happen.
Facts.
See, we're living in a society today where if your local celebrity is not pushing that, it won't go very far. You understand? Like a lot of guys are still drilling, are still putting in work. At the end of the day, I agree with 21 Savage. I agree with Young Thug. I agree with Gunna. I don't give a f. If it could stop the killing, I'm willing to go that route.
But they pushing the narrative.
Listen.
They pushing
everybody
the
pushes the narrative.
No,
The streets
not
pushes
everybody.
narratives.
No, not everybody.
What y'all call the streets pushes
They
the
having
narrative.
our kids,
Listen,
respectfully.
listen, as a
they
stand-up
having our
dude,
kids
respectfully, listen,
believing
as a stand-up
shooting
dude that
and
never
killing
told
in our community
listen,
is right.
as a stand-up guy that's never told and made millions of dollars on these streets and had guys tell on me, I'm telling you, the streets has never been no good to anybody.
And I respect that.
And to get 21 Savage and Young Thug to actually come out and say, F the streets, I agree with that.
No,
shit, bro.
I agree. Listen,
I don't
agree
care
with
what
that,
the agenda
but
is.
he a contradiction.
I don't
His
care.
next song is
We
gonna
need-
be about putting in work on the streets.
We need
His
more
next song gonna be
celebrities.
about claiming blood.
I feel like we need more
Space
celebrities.
it out a little bit for
His
the camera.
next,
Hold on,
his
hold on,
next
hold on, hold on.
album.
Stop before-
Listen,
hold up.
can I say something? Y'all spoke.
One at a time,
Can
so you
y'all
don't mess
spoke?
the cameras up.
Can y'all spoke? His next album gonna be about how much drugs he sell. His next album gonna be about how much he gangbang and who he know. His next album gonna be about all that, but you telling us,
And that's the fantasy
you
world.
telling us because
You the
God-
dummy
li-
living in the
listen,
fantasy world. That's
listen,
why you did 20 years,
listen.
you dumbass.
And you right, I'm a
You
dumbass.
the dummy living in that fantasy.
Listen.
The streets is a fantasy world. Boys and girls go to school, get an education.
So
'Cause
how
if
can you
'cause
say
if I
you
knew what I
respect-
knew now, let me finish.
Go ahead.
If I knew what I knew now, and I'm great. I'm great. I'm living a great life on the internet, just blogging, talking about the celebrities pushing the negativity.
All
You
right,
heard?
so
I'm
he
making
pushing.
bank.
So he pushing.
That
Hold up.
I don't believe in that.
Hold up, check it.
I agree.
Check it.
The streets.
Check
the
it,
streets
right?
is a myth. It's never been no good to anybody, and it's always did us bad as a people.
Hold
So
up.
how you gonna
and that's
say?
why a lot
so,
of these is in
Hold
the
on, let me try it.
situation
Yo,
Let me-
they
let's
listen,
in.
get
get him.
Listen,
gotta
let me-
call it what it is.
listen,
Please,
the
please.
streets do not ever come up here with that Troy Ave bullshit.
Basically,
The
put him in the
streets-
comment
the
section.
streets-
See,
hold
that's
on, hold
the
on,
first
hold
thing
on,
you
hold
do.
on,
No,
hold
no,
on,
comment
hold
section.
on.
You can't just say
Hold
that
up.
with
No,
me.
let
and
this
bro.
man talk.
Hold on, let me
Why
flow.
you saying that's some
Let
Troy
this
ass
man
shit?
Hold him,
talk.
hold him.
You can't
Please.
say what the.
Let him
Hold on,
talk.
Go ahead.
Let me pack
Let
you
him
up real
talk.
quick.
Go ahead, Pat.
Do I gotta call
My-
DJ Vlad TV for him to talk? Let him talk.
Put your ass in the
Yeah,
cushion.
put yourself in the comment section.
Check this
Go
out,
ahead.
right? Troy Ave was the first ignorant. That was the first ignorant to say the streets is a myth. Nah, the streets is legendary, right? It's like when you watch Spartacus, The Blood in the Sand, man. The streets is legendary, and there's legendary names behind the streets, right? But then the problem is that you get dudes that touch the stove, they get burnt and they can't handle it. I need for y'all to understand something, right? Let me paint a picture for you. The streets is never gonna go away. What y'all saying is, right, what you telling the young boy, some of these young boys can't afford to buy a pair of sneakers. Their mother can't afford the rent. America just went through a crisis where they didn't even get their food stamps. And automatically, them young boys that looked at their mother worrying and crying, they went in the back of their room, they grabbed their gat, they grabbed their ski mask, and they went in and got it the fast way. And you know what happened? In the midst of their robbery, when they got home and they was counting up the loot, they looked at the internet and they seen these bitch ass rappers sitting up there talking about the streets after they got caught. what
Basically.
they hand in the cookie jar.
Talk to him.
So now, the police is on the way. Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police. They coming. One, two.
They're coming for
They coming
you.
for you. The
Put 'em
police
in the
coming now.
comment section.
No, hold up. Let me paint this Picasso. So now the police is on their way, right? And as the police is creeping up, you got a in the background that said, the streets. And you know what he means? I'm not going to jail with them. We caught on camera.
That's facts.
Young Thug got away with it. Gunna got away with it. All the rest of them slimy, sloppy ass got away with it. So now, the younger dudes, instead of them dealing with the code of honor, because even the police, see, here's the thing, right? The police don't tell on each other.
That's right.
But you got in the hood telling on each other. And now you got certified rappers that they can use that said the streets because they couldn't handle when they touched the stove. Nah, I'm not with it.
I gotta be honest, Haas. You
Hey,
sound
listen,
like an ignorant ass.
I
nigga.
want to ask you.
I'm gonna be real. Like,
Harlem,
get that
can I say
nigga
one
tree away
thing?
from me.
Harlem, can
I'm
I
gonna
say
be real.
Harlem, can I ask
you
you
sound
one
just
thing?
like him.
Harlem, can I ask you
I gotta
one
be
thing?
honest. No, that.
Harlem, you
The
Uncle
streets
Sam. Let's get to that.
Get
You're
off
Uncle
the streets.
Sam.
I wish I would have known what I known today.
What you know?
I would have never been selling no drugs on 115 for Lenox Avenue. You dig what I'm saying? I would have got behind that computer. I would have been the guy I am. The streets don't fucking make but failures.
I think we both.
I'm gonna
saying
be
the same
honest.
thing.
The streets makes nothing but failures. I'm sick of the streets. I feel like it's just, you guys have played into that myth that they always wanted you guys to know. I'm gonna be real. You guys have played into that. It's disgusting. That I'm a dude that I'm telling you, I've been there, done that. I've been in the street. I've done everything, and I damn sure wish my life would have never been like that.
Hold
If
up.
I would have found this hustle alone.
Listen, I want you to understand something, right?
I don't get y'all.
Hold up. You
Hold up, you got
one at a time.
parking-
One at a
parking
time, so you don't mess up
No,
the.
I got
one at a
actual
time.
drug
Let me
charges.
speak. Let me speak.
You heard? I got
Go ahead, go ahead.
conspiracy charge. I got interstate
No, you got
trafficking.
parking
State me. No, you stole
It's
a purse.
okay. It's
First of
okay
all,
to have
he
parking
stole a
tickets.
purse.
It's
I
okay.
didn't steal
It's
a purse.
okay. It's okay to
You
have
understand,
parking
nigga? I
tickets.
didn't steal a purse. I
Yeah,
was
it's
getting money
okay.
when I was a little kid. I
stole the purse. Nobody believe that.
Yeah, I sold drugs.
But
I didn't
anyway,
steal a purse.
Parking
I sold guns.
tickets.
I didn't steal a
Parking
purse.
ticket Harlem. I want to
I
ask
don't
you
steal
something.
purses.
I want to ask you something. Parking ticket Harlem.
Yes, sir.
You know, you just said that the streets is a myth, right?
It's just disgusting.
It's disgusting. I respect
Nasty.
that. I think we all agree. Don't we all
Nasty.
agree?
And none of us should have taken that
Tony
route.
Yayo in the back and all them, they all agree, right? But then you're gonna say you respect, right?
Respect what?
You
You didn't hear me
respect
say
Gunna,
respect one time.
Gunna and Thugger.
Shout out to Gunna.
No, you respect them, right?
You feel like he told? I don't feel like he
I'm
told.
not. Listen, who?
Gunna.
Gunna did tell. It's evidence.
See, you.
It's
goddamn,
evidence.
Your mentality is fucked
It's
up.
evidence.
Yeah, y'all dudes is disgusting. Y'all
Well, he
street dudes,
did tell. He stood in front of the people and said, "I agree that YSL is a gang." That's telling.
So this is my.
It is
outlook
what
on
it
right?
is.
This is the guy that been through the system. Me
You
that
got
been-
parking tickets.
Excuse me. No.
Crazy.
I'm gonna say it
What
again.
is he talking about? What is he? Put that
Put him in the
the
comment section.
For
Listen,
real.
man.
Man,
Hold
what
up.
you talking
Hold
about?
up.
Come
Hold
on.
up.
Yeah.
Oh my
Being
God.
that we gonna be
I gotta let
on,
him
being
go.
that we gonna be on TV, because this is TV right now, right? We are straight up 050 the movement right now. This is
050.
TV. I
Put it
want
in
y'all to
the
understand something, right? In life, when you make a decision,
Facts.
everybody has to make a choice. You got to make a decision. When you make a decision, I'm not for the streets no more. I know what it's like to fight homicide cases.
Facts.
I know what it's like to fight homicide cases where every time I went to jail, it was either you was going to do life or you was going home. And what you got to understand is, for those who choose the path of darkness, when you go through the court system and you behind them bars, do you really, really want to be in PC? Because you chose that path.
He said PC.
Do you really, really listen, man? Do you listen?
PC, y'all.
Do you listen? I need
PC.
listen. I need for to understand something, right?
Go ahead,
Because y'all
talk.
think when you get in the precinct, right, and you decide to start talking real loud in those quiet rooms, right? You didn't even work out a deal with the district attorney yet, and you started telling. Now you're going to jail, because Thugger did it. And when you get in jail, you go into PC, because if you don't go to PC, you're going to be caking ice cream, my everybody is going to draw on your face. You a target practice. Every move you make, every step you take, I'll be watching you spitting razors out. So now, my whole thing is, whether you feel like the streets is a myth or not, the streets is always going to be a choice when you living in poverty and pain.
Facts.
When a mother,
I agree.
When a mother opens, when you know what it feels like? When you ask your mother, what's for dinner? And she tells you potluck, and you say, Mom, what's potluck? Whatever ends up in that motherfucking pot. Because there's nothing in the cabinets, it's nothing in the refrigerator. I want y'all to just you need to understand something, right? And I'm talking from passion and pain and seeing the experience being outside on the welfare lines, eating the welfare cheeses, man. I know what it's like.
Hold
up, don't cut, hold up. You cut, hold up.
You be going
let me flow.
Like that.
Let me flow. Let me flow.
Like
speak for yourself.
That's right. I am.
Speak for you cutting off my pain.
I don't feel like I
You
was
cutting off my pain. But all right,
I'm sorry.
but let me finish.
My mom's worked at KFC and
let me
retired
finish.
from KFC.
Listen.
And I don't feel like I was in poverty. I just don't.
Harlem, let me finish though.
I don't feel like that's the
Harlem,
choice.
let me finish.
Word.
Hold up, let me finish. Because if you don't know, right? I'm speaking for the projects, my. If you don't know what it's like to get that welfare cheese block.
Who you talking to?
If you don't know, you just said you didn't. Now you do.
No. See, now listen. I just
let me
said
finish
my mom's worked at KFC.
Let me cook.
What are you not listening
Yo,
to?
let me cook. You trying to take away from me cooking?
I'm trying
cook.
to hear you, but it ain't cooking.
Just cook.
It's kind of
Listen,
simmering.
because you know what? Because that's you know why?
Go ahead. I want to hear you.
Because you couldn't walk a mile in my shoes, man.
Why not?
Your shoes is different.
Why
you
not?
eat the welfare
you don't
cheese.
wear my size. My size
right.
is bigger.
Your shoes look better than mine.
11 and a half.
Your shoes look better than mine.
Go ahead, talk
now. So my thing is, right? The streets is always going to be an option when the job is not hiring, when artificial intelligence take over, and there's nothing left. The only thing left is the streets. So when you make that choice, because we can sit up here and act like we trying to be principals and school teachers and all the rest of that bullshit, but the reality of it is, every day a little gonna wake up and say, yo, it's my turn, it's my time, and I want it all. Everybody's not comfortable with putting in the application. Some people don't even know how to read, man.
Why is that?
Don't cut the knowledge
You're not
off.
comfortable with reading in 2025.
Some people
Are
don't.
you fucking crazy? Like, that's what I mean. The mentality is disgusting. I'm not about to sit here and co-sign being literacy and all that. No, read, motherfucker. You're your dog. In 2025? Like, come on, Haas, we can't keep preaching that. Read. We got to do. It's 2025.
See, Harlem, what you doing is.
We got to get out the mentality, Haas. We got to get out the mentality.
Harlem, what you doing is. Listen, hold up. I want you to understand something, right?
Go ahead, Haas.
There's like I said, I'm gonna say it again.
Go ahead.
There's a war going on outside.
I'm gonna put both of y'all in the comment section.
These black children in their household is a battlefield. In their neighborhood is a battlefield, right?
Yes, sir.
And can't understand your language. So you gotta speak to them in their language, because if you can't understand and comprehend and speak directly to their pain, then you talking for nothing. And then all the videos that you make, they go in the garbage. See, I specialize in this. My whole method, every rapper that I've ever dissed on camera, there was a method to my madness. I ain't really give a damn about them. Facts. Nobody don't want to hear this Martin Luther King, Malcolm X in 2025.
Facts.
So I had to create myself and recreate myself so that the streets would hear me. Now the bottom line to it is, you have rich people who are pretending to have poor people problems. You have rich people who are a billboard for Satan, and they have listen, the most beautiful things in the world is surrounded by the hellfire. You got Young Thug, Gunna, 21 Savage. 21 Savage, I heard the father was a dentist, man. He's rich.
I want to ask you something.
Hold up, don't cut the knowledge off, man. Let me finish. Let me cook.
You're gonna be a day or two.
Let me cook.
Like we trying to.
But let me cook.
Put them in the comments section.
Put you in the comments section.
Let me finish. Let me finish.
Go ahead.
I want to bring up something after that.
I'm just saying. I'm trying to.
Because there's somebody. Listen.
I'm trying to.
Somebody at the.
I'm trying to ask.
Listen. There's somebody at the other end of that camera I'm speaking to their soul. And you sitting up there spitting mother. Like, listen, you can't do special leg while we talking to the youth. You got spitballs.
No, you want to know something?
You got spitballs, my
No, you want to know something?
You throwing spitballs while I'm teaching.
Listen. The streets don't want to hear your religious channel. They want to hear 050. They don't care about that. They don't care about that. But they want to hear
So
the real.
Chyna.
So what I want to...
Go ahead, I'll let Chyna go. Go ahead, I'll let you go.
Right.
Yeah, cause I want to say something very
Go ahead,
important
go ahead,
that I
go
think
ahead.
y'all
How the hell
missing.
y'all just make me stop? You just stopped me in my message.
Go ahead.
And they told
Go ahead.
me, you told up. They told me, listen.
All right, go ahead. We gonna let you
Listen, this right here, the wheels on the bus go round and round, round. That's all you gonna hear when he talk. That's the yellow school bus boy.
Yo, go ahead.
Listen. All we need you to say, my
Just put it in the comment section.
So I want to give y'all something.
Let me finish it up. Let me wrap it up.
Go ahead.
Let me wrap it up.
Give y'all something.
Let me wrap it up. Cause I want
Go
this
ahead,
to be.
Jesse
I
Jackson.
want this to be. Listen, no, I want this to be understood, right?
Go ahead.
I want this to be understood.
Louis Farrakhan.
I firmly support 110% what Hocus 4/5 is doing.
Salute.
Where he's creating a path where gang members can drop their flag without getting blooded out. Because when we started this, it was blood in, blood out. I was there in the beginning. Blood in, blood out. There's a difference between dropping your flag and then sitting up there saying, okay, the streets. There's a difference between that. Because I could sit up there and say, after me and my brothers go commit a homicide, the streets. And now I'm telling on every single thing, and I'm gonna make the first deal so I don't go to jail and you could go to jail. See, it's really, really simple, right? The streets is never gonna go away because the number one weapon that the devil uses against black people is poverty. Again, let me finish. And when a can't feed his family, when your mother can't feed you, what was the first thing you did? You start selling packs. Next thing you know, you coming in the house with bags of grocery, your mother asking you where it came from. So now once you sign on, no matter what your reason is for going into the streets, just make sure the rules are the rules. Do not decide to say the streets because you can't handle being in them quiet rooms with them loud conversations. That's all I really want to say. Because for some people, the streets is gonna have graduates. Some people gonna graduate and some is gonna fail. But you all gonna go through the streets. I don't give a who you are. On your way to the work, you're going through the streets. When you go to the supermarket, you gotta go through the streets. When you go to see the doctor, because you got burnt by that dirty bitch with an STD, you gotta go through the streets.
Why you gassing it? Why you gassing it? I want to ask Haas a question.
You in jail.
I want to ask. So what? I'm in jail.
With Haas.
I want to ask you. I want to ask you something seriously. You saying you support people who saying to don't say F the streets, right? What the streets did for you? Because you don't live in the streets right now.
Can you read?
No. What do you do? No. I want to ask you because you don't live in the streets. Hassan, you live in a suburban area.
Hold on.
So what is you talking about?
Hold on, I need you to slow it down.
Hassan Campbell.
Say it again.
No, where do you live at? Where do you live at? Where do you live at? In the suburban, right?
Yeah.
All right, so what is... Look, I said suburban. May God bless America. Suburbs, right?
Suburbs.
2025 suburban.
Yeah, I'm off. Anybody know that. I'm Chyna Brim. I have the right.
When y'all finish,
I got 20 years in the system.
No, so this is crazy, y'all, right? So when they finish debating, I want to give them some very vital information.
Man,
me being a journalist that I am, I want to give y'all very vital information that may be going over some of our heads.
About what?
So,
go ahead.
You want me to get into it?
Go ahead.
So 21 Savage, those of you that don't know, he has a U visa.
That's
so I need everybody out there in the YouTube world, in the streaming world, pull out your phone and I need you to actually Google what is a U visa.
Confidential informant.
So him having a U visa is actually him cooperating. Yeah, because we all remember the case he caught. See, a lot of people don't understand this. I understand. I'm a journalist, so I go back and actually look at all this stuff. And I know he just caught a case not too long ago, right?
Yes.
And he was going to be deported.
And Jay-Z
somebody
helped
stopped
him
it
out.
and
Jay-Z.
waved their leg and got it in and stopped it. Well, he has a U visa. So those of you that don't know out there what a U visa is, they are fucking contracted to actually help the police, or you won't be in this country.
Basically.
So while we all sitting around as street
That's
niggas,
what I was trying to get to.
blogging and fighting over who's a snitch and who's not a snitch.
Wow.
Y'all might want to look at that and take a very good eye on that because it's disgusting.
Thank you. Thank you.
So when 21 Savage makes that, he has a U visa, look it up. It's a public record.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it says
Jay-Z
in
saved
Google, they are to cooperate with local law enforcement. Local and foreign law enforcement, to be exact.
That's a fact.
So while you Negroes,
That's why I was I was with you. I was with you.
From here.
That's why I was trying to pick up before he started. I'm like, you supporting him.
Listen. I'm trying to.
But he's a stone cold snitch.
Listen,
he's a stone cold informant.
Listen,
I'm not saying that.
I am saying that. I'm big enough to say that.
Yes, sir.
Listen,
I'm saying
sir.
that.
To
Put
me,
him in the
allegedly,
comment section.
But I know it was a case that was caught recently, and he got up out of that like it was nothing. That disappeared. See, me being a journalist, I look at that and I say, damn, so how is he here? He's from the UK, right?
Yes.
He's from the UK.
Yes.
So I went back and did the homework and I said, why the hell is he here?
He's about to get
Oh,
deported.
I know why you're here. Because in your it's right on Google.
Stipulations.
Yeah, you looking it up, brother. You know what it is. You are to cooperate with local and foreign law enforcement. Period. Anything that's going on to stay in this country if you're a foreign citizen. So he's not from here.
Basically, from the UK.
So
United
we ain't arguing
Kingdom.
about no that.
That's what I'm saying. Why would I? That's
Listen,
all of them.
The conversation is really, really simple.
Yes, sir.
When you silence the room and you really, really think about it, mistakes is going to be made, paths is going to be taken. Follow the rules. It's just that simple. If you decide to swim in the streets, just understand something. When you tell on the wrong person, your mother, sister, brother, cousin might be floating in a river somewhere. And people don't tell you this part. When they say snitches get stitches.
This nigga done went off the edge. I ain't gonna
When
lie.
they say, nah, don't do that. Because you stop it. You
real.
like, listen.
It's actually
because
real what he's saying,
I want
like-
you to understand something, right? If you go through history, there's people that ended up floating in the sea.
Facts.
Family members, little kids with fingers getting cut off. The streets is real. If you're gonna play in these streets, understand when you touch that stove, it get hot in different areas. Because once you put your John Hancock and you go to court and you go back into the streets, the police is not riding around with you or your family anymore. It's real. Some people got money. And here's the thing that you poor people gotta understand. When you rat, these are rich rats. You a broke rat. You going right back to Bronx. You going
a
right
broke
back
rat.
to Bronx River, Castle Hill, Cortland Ave. You going back to the gutter, my. They gonna catch you on 194th and Briggs, and they gonna cook your little sister.
So
There's rules to this. Don't let nobody make you feel like you can stick your chest out and say, F the streets in the precinct and come back home and everything is gonna be all good. That's my advice to you little. These are rich rats. They eat caviar, steak and lobster. They like my Jet Lenny, they getting on planes. Yo bitch ass, you going back to the corner store where there's 30 standing outside waiting for you to go get your mother a pack of cigarettes. And you done stole a little bike. And he done told on you. Now you done told on, you come from around the corner, you told on him, my. What you think he gonna do?
Can I say something?
Say it with your chest.
Can I say something? I'm gonna keep it real, right? Is it right now in my hood? I just seen him in Brooklyn. Told. Nah, for real. Told.
it's so common
Yo,
to me.
Let him
it's
finish.
comedy. Listen, just
comedy.
listen to this. Just listen to this. I'm not gonna do nothing to him because I'm not in the hood no more. But I know that told, talking gangster, told straight up, I will shoot you, and if you shoot me back, you're going to jail. And this copping weight off of this, and know he's a rat. The streets is different. I'm keeping it real. Like, I just can't comprehend it, but this is what we dealing with. So for me to say I have any type of love for the streets, if you a rat, I support 6ix9ine.
What?
Yeah, I support 6ix9ine.
Damn.
You wanna know why I support him? You know why I support him?
Go ahead.
He's a real rat. I know how to deal with him.
A real rat. Yo.
He's a real rat. He's showing
He's a rat.
I'm a rat.
I get it.
Why would I support a who look like us and act like us, and then when we sit in the judge, he tell on me, and I'm surprised.
Nigga trying to say, at least I know you a rat.
At least I know 6ix9ine is a rat. Before 6ix9ine turned blood, you think the homies didn't know he wasn't built for it? And they act surprised once he told 6ix9ine. We all knew who Danny was. Everybody knew. I grew up around Danny. I know who he was. I know 6ix9ine. You know what I'm saying? Melly, Kefano, Shotty. You know I did shows with him. We all grew up together. They tried to make 6ix9ine into something
that
he wasn't. And I'm surprised he told. Y'all know he told. Y'all colored signs, blood signs on them with crayons and all this. He's a rat. He was, if he sit in front of the judge and they ask him to take 50 years, he's gonna tell.
Listen,
you can look at him before he.
That's why a lot of was mad at me, because honestly speaking, I wanted to bring out something different in 6ix9ine. I wanted 6ix9ine to really just admit that he was a good boy. He was Danny. He was the Mexican. he was the Mexican. Listen, he was a good
right
boy.
In the comment section.
He was a good boy. He was in a deli. He was making the chopped cheese sandwiches and all the rest of that.
Facts.
And he created a talent where he could rap. And one thing I learned, like I always tell my brother T-Mac, I learned a lot from him, right? When it comes to certain things, he keep in their places. You stay in your place. They were supposed to keep Danny in his place. Danny was never supposed to be around shootings. Danny wasn't supposed to be ordering hits on. Danny was supposed to rap. Was supposed to get on airplanes.
Talk.
They were supposed to land on islands. End the story. Now when Shotty come back home, if he don't play his cards right, he gonna be sleeping on the carpet again.
Let's go.
I think both of you sound ignorant as hell.
And
once
why
again.
is that?
Cause the streets. Hey, look, Danny, tell them again.
I ain't praising. Listen.
I'm gonna be honest.
I'm not praising the streets.
Why would you say that?
Goofy
Why would you
shit. Look,
why would you say that, Harlem?
Me personally, I've come of age, bro. And I understand
Harlem is
this
how,
shit.
man. You don't see it?
No, I'm drunk and high.
K2.
Let the K2. Let the K2. Let the K2 hit. Go ahead.
No. My thing is this, bro. like I gotta be real.
Go ahead.
Like you're bringing a square in your circle, right?
You right.
So at the end of the day, that telling them that was all written out. You understand? When I was living that lifestyle, bro, I was just living that. I was doing that. I knew the rules. I knew when I got booked, it was what it was, and I was a boss at that time anyways, so there was nobody to point the finger at. Danny had $1 million to point the finger at.
Well, you know what?
God bless that man. That point the finger at all them suckers. The streets is dead.
Listen. Hold up.
I feel like, hold on, real quick, you're cutting me off.
All right, I'm cutting you off.
I feel like you be trying to pull square in the streets. That's really not street. Let's call it what it is. You niggas gotta stop that.
I think you need to talk to Jim Jones, Jim Jones and Mel Matrix about that. Talk to Jim.
That's the problem.
That's something you need to tell Jim Jones and Mel Matrix something about that.
I actually know Jimmy personally. I know Jomo personally.
We didn't bring Hassan. We didn't bring 6ix9ine.
Hold up.
We didn't bring 6ix9ine.
Bringing in that's not of that cloth.
Hold up.
That's my thing.
Hold up.
Go ahead.
Hold up. You ever heard that song? Hold up. You ever heard that song, my? How did you get there? Nobody's supposed to be here. Listen,
put that in the comment section.
Hold up. Whose house? This is my house right here.
Right.
While all you was running around calling me all types of names. You that call me all types of clowns, bozos, every name that you could think of creatively, you called me, right? But I was sitting in my house. You called me behind the desk. I put my phone up, I sat behind the camera, and I kept talking. Now, everybody in a mother podcast, I've been told you the streets was washed up. I've been told you the street, there's nothing left. When I go outside, right? It's like playing cat and mouse. You driving to your destination, police sizing you up. You want to get out your car without getting searched, in your car without getting searched. You want to go get your chopped cheese and whatever you want from the store without getting searched. And then in the process, right, you standing outside. Again, you hanging out. You on the block. You talking to your mans. You got a gun on your waist just because you got jewelry on and you don't want to get robbed. You ain't bothering nobody. You talking to your mans. Somebody get claps up the block. He dips in the building. He gets away. You standing in front of the bodega, still talking. Now you hear the shots. Police coming. You going to jail.
That's a fact.
The next time you see your kids is 10 years later. This is your third felony, so now you're going to the feds.
I want to ask both of y'all something.
One question, but hold up, one question. And I want everybody to understand this, right? Because I'm not promoting the streets. I've been trying to get you out of the streets.
Facts, we all been, yeah, facts.
I just want to ask one question before I sign out. I'm going to sign out and give the floor. One question. Do you have 10 years in you? Can you stand the rain? If you hit that brick wall with a gun on your waist and you clapping, whichever one, you committed a robbery. Somebody didn't tell you that the judge don't play with robberies. Can you do that 10-year bid? And if you do, and I'm gonna say this too, you go to jail. You 45. It's Christmas season. You ain't got no money in your pocket. You going back to the ski mask way. There's cameras everywhere. Lights, cameras, action, you bitch ass. You done robbed the. You got him. You got $400-500 in your pocket to go Christmas shopping. Police knocking on your door. The judge is offering you 10 years. You 45 years old right now. Can you stand the rain? That's it. Put it in the comment section.
I'm gonna put it in the comment section. I'm gonna ask you something, Harlem Legend, right? We already know the issues that's going on in our community. People telling, they supposed to stand as official. What are the solutions? Let's get to that, to the base. What are the solutions that we need to give these kids nowadays?
Get off your ass, go get a job. The streets don't owe you. And if you go to the streets, you will be disappointed.
And how you
get off the streets.
Get off the streets. Personally, I feel the same way you feel.
I said, dude, you got 10 years in you. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm 45 years old, I'm telling on you. Leave me alone.
So you telling?
Leave me alone. Right at this age, look.
I respect it.
This is a that been through hell and back. I done made a lot of money.
Put that nigga in the comment section.
Yeah, I made millions on the streets.
But I want to ask you something.
I'm telling.
But Harlem.
I'm calling police.
But Harlem, I'm gonna tell.
You're going to jail.
But Harlem, can I say?
No. I live a totally different life now.
No. I understand. I understand that.
You're going to jail, sir.
I want to say something.
I don't give a.
I want to say something.
Honest. I don't care.
Let me talk.
My guys are street. I got guys that are street that'll put in the work.
Put them in the comment section.
I don't want nothing to do with the work anymore.
But I want to say this. I want to say this to the young guys. If you in the streets.
Tell.
No.
Tell. That's the only way you're going to get out there 20 years, 30 years.
Yo.
If you haven't learned nothing over the last 10 years, 20 years, everybody's telling.
Listen.
It's a telling sport now. So you go ahead and play fool, end up like Chyna Brim doing 20 years, or Hassan Campbell with all type of attempted murders. You dudes is fool. I'm not doing that.
Let me talk.
I'm going to tell on you firsthand. Play with me if you want to. I ain't got 10 years in me, bro.
And we respect you.
Don't bring no crime around me. Please.
Harlem, we respect the way how you see things.
I'm a businessman. I'm not with that no more.
We respect the way you see things, and we're going to put you in the comment section over there.
Sir.
But what I'm going to say to the peoples, especially the young, because I went to jail at the age
Hold up, Chyna, let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
We had a conversation earlier, seeing that we blowing up, right?
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
You said earlier, I swear,
Leadjet Lenny ain't here. So
I swear.
Uncle Murdo.
And Uncle Murdo over there. No, the Murdo over there.
Hold up.
Told you, yo, brr.
Hold up. I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, for nothing but the truth, Your Honor. The Chyna Brim said,
Go ahead, talk
If
about
his
it.
man got shot and murdered in his car, he pushing him out on the road.
Yeah, he's dead. He's like when you run over like I'm in the country, so sometimes I run over animals. What you call them?
That's disgusting.
No, it ain't disgusting. If I'm in the streets, he's for the streets.
I gotta ask
That's
you,
how I feel.
as an ex-gang
Well, I
member.
posted.
Listen, as an ex-gang member, a blood leader, you gonna sit here and say, you gonna kick the little homie out the car?
You're damn right, cause I'm gonna keep it real. Listen,
He's roadkill.
Listen, he's
That's
roadkill.
disgusting.
You said it right.
Disgusting,
I can see.
bro.
I can
He's
see.
roadkill.
I can
You
see.
agree with that?
All right, my main objective is, right, if I commit a crime with somebody who's thinking the way I think as far as we putting in work, we robbing, shooting at, and let's just say, you remember YF Lucci, what you said, that's how we get into this conversation. You said something happened, they shot at somebody.
He kicked this man out the car. They went to wall. They went over there. Let me break the facts. YFN Lucci went to prison.
Okay.
You heard? And he was warned with Young Thug and his peoples.
Okay,
Him and his people pulled up.
okay.
His man got hit. Them
Put him
niggas
in the
came
comment
to get
section.
it.
They put him in
came
the,
to get
they
it.
put him in the comment
The
section.
man kicked his man out the car.
Alright.
Is you kicking your man out the car, bro?
You're right. He roadkill. It's part of the sport. You think I'm gonna take him to a hospital and I'm gonna go to jail? We played a game together. He's dead. He's not. Listen. Well, I supposed to pull him up to a.
That's disgusting.
I'm supposed to pull him up to a good block with good
Chyna,
civilians and
Chyna.
and no, it's over.
Chyna, let me ask you a question.
Yes, brother.
What do you tell his mother? How do you explain to his mother you threw the body out the car? You know she gonna know. You know the detective's gonna tell her, right?
No, they ain't gonna. I'm gonna put it in the right sentence. I'm gonna be like, you know, me and your son, we was in the streets, so he's meant for the streets. That's it.
Lord.
That's how you gotta put it. You can't put it no way.
Kicking my man's out the whip, bro.
What I supposed to do?
I'm not kicking my man's out the whip. I'm going to jail.
So
I gotta.
So where you gonna kick him out at?
I'm getting my man to kick him out.
Yo,
I'm
listen.
not thinking about
listen.
that.
Let's not.
Yo, you're
listen,
disgusting.
Listen.
This
Listen.
them dirty
Listen.
blood.
Listen.
No,
listen,
no. I gotta be
listen,
honest.
Listen.
That dirty Brooklyn blood.
You wanna
shit.
know
This
something,
is
Harlem?
shit
You a
going on in New
Harlem.
York.
You a Harlem. Ain't
Blood
talking
niggas,
to a
man.
Bronx nigga.
Hold up.
This a
hold up,
Harlem in the
Dirty
Bronx
blood.
nigga. Y'all live the life.
One said he
That's
telling.
nasty, Chyna.
One said he telling. The other said he throwing his man's body out of the car. My question is, you gonna throw it out the car while you still moving? No. Or you gonna? No, hold up. Listen. I'm trying to picture you rolling. The hit up in the car, right? Hit him in the head. Boom. He caught a headshot. He in the car. You driving. You gonna gently put the on the floor. You gonna push the
Wow.
Now, can I talk? Can I talk?
I'm asking. Are you gonna gently place his body on the floor and give him a kiss, or you just gonna push the out and keep driving?
Now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna park up. I'm gonna say, yo, I love you, but you know how the streets is.
What?
I love you. I'm gonna give you a hug, kiss on your forehead, and best believe his kids, his son is taken care of, the burial is taken care of.
Hey, don't lie.
But
You from Brooklyn. You ain't taking care of
But
Don't lie,
I
nigga,
am
you
not.
from Brooklyn.
Nah,
You
nah,
ain't
nah.
taking care of nothing,
Seriously,
nigga.
seriously. But I am not taking him to the precinct or to the hospital if he already dead. Now, let's just say, come on, let's stop it. Let's just stop it. I don't know. You a Harlem, so y'all Harlem get robbed for 10,000 and you
I got
come
a
back
serious
with
question.
another 10,000 and get robbed
Harlem,
again.
Harlem.
Now,
Before we end this off, I got a
Harlem.
serious question.
Yo, Harlem, let me say this,
Finish
right?
up trying to say, hey, we get our song. Go
Let
ahead.
me say this, right? If you in the streets and you putting in work, you already know. It's just like telling on your man that's dead. If I'm dead and my man got a body that I committed, you know what I'm saying? Or he locked up for that.
Yeah.
It ain't telling if I'm dead and he placing that body on me. I'm gone or he gone or whatever. It ain't telling.
Oh, so you agree with somebody actually dying and you saying, no, he did it?
What's the guy that's from
Cash Money.
Cash Money. What's his name?
what's the
Anybody
brother
know his name?
What's the brother names?
Somebody knows.
Monster.
No,
Oh,
the brother that
the
snitched
guy they
on the
saying
dead
that's
man.
Gangster.
Yeah, Gangster.
I got his
Gangster
paperwork.
Williams. Gangster
I got his
Williams.
paperwork.
All right, Gangster.
Shout out to Gangster Williams.
No, absolutely
Why
not.
is you hating?
Nah,
Williams?
no.
He snitched.
No, because
Oh my God!
hold up.
God, Harlem.
I got
Look
the
at this.
listen.
He
First of all,
snitched.
You in the
I know
comment
listen. I
section.
know the nigga he snitched on, and I know what he did, and
How
I
you
can't.
know the
I know the
nigga's
nigga.
dead?
Listen, I got the paperwork.
Oh my
You're not
God.
listening.
Go ahead.
I'm about
Go
to
ahead.
put you in the
Let him
comment.
go.
All right, go ahead.
Listen,
Go ahead.
The dude that he snitched on, what he did was, he had the DEA transfer him to Brooklyn House. Because this had all these murder cases, he seen an up-and-coming young boy that had a couple of bodies. Now, son is in the cell, and I need for y'all to understand, all you in jail, this is why you never talk about your case, because even the law library will bury you if he know the ins and outs of your case. So this clown ass, he's wearing a wire. He got a district attorney wire.
In the cell?
In the cell, yes, it's in the paperwork.
I didn't hear that. I didn't
listen,
hear that.
No, this is all. Yo, hey,
That's
look,
new.
I'm gonna be real.
Listen,
That's
Yo,
exclusive.
Don't let
Parental
let's-
discretion
nah.
advised. I don't know nothing about this.
let him talk.
I never knew that.
I never
I know
knew
he
that.
told us some dead, but
Listen,
I didn't know that. Go ahead,
I made the videos. That's why he's so mad at me. Because the paperwork is so thick. It takes two hands to hold the paperwork of telling the dead. He did not just tell on dead people. He told on a good that looked up to him.
Wow.
And because the dude was sitting in a cell trying to impress him, what he did was he told on other homicides, trying to impress this in jail with a bunch of homicides. So what happened was, now he ended up getting life in jail, and his co-defendant, because now you telling street business, that did the dirt with him,
Yeah.
ended up getting life too. And later on in jail, because when they got next to this, because he was gossiping, loose lips, sink ships. What ended up happening is, son that got told on by gangster,
Yeah.
he got stabbed almost to death. Got stabbed like 30 times in jail for running his mouth
By Hassan.
and telling this. So now, dude is all on the internet. He's a famous rat being interviewed and lying, talking about he just snitched on the dead. That told on real people in jail. He wore wires in the penitentiary.
Hassan, I want to ask you something.
I ain't know Baby Gangster Williams did that.
Wait.
now.
I
got
didn't
the
know that.
paperwork.
I didn't know that.
I
He
didn't know
got
that.
Baby
See,
Gangster. Gangster gonna talk more about that. I know
At
when
his
he see
age,
this
he trying to
show,
get the fuck out
he's
of
gonna.
jail.
No, he
I wanna ask
he
you
already
something.
responded.
I
Me
wanna-
and him
Hassan.
already warned.
Hassan, you got a lot of hostility going on over there.
Yes, I'm angry.
And I want to ask you something, personally. I want to ask you, what's going on with you and Charleston White? I see you don't like Charleston White. What's going on with you and him? You feel Charleston White took your style?
Do you feel like he took my style? Do you feel like he came in? First of all, I'm one of the first people that introduced Charleston White to the internet. And I went against my own personal judgment when I brought him, like with me and Informants, Timbo, when we first
Salute
brought
to
him.
Timbo.
Salute to
Because
Timbo.
Charleston was already famous on Facebook.
Okay.
But there's a line that you don't cross, right? When you dealing in righteousness, and in certain things about your characteristics. First and foremost, Charleston White comes out. We supposed to be working with the mother of the deceased kids that was murdered. He did his own thing, cool. But then when you get with these mothers, you come on the internet and tell the whole internet, I could have fucked all them bitches for views. There's a line you don't cross. Nipsey Hussle, whatever you feel about him, you feel about him.
You talking about the FBG Duck
Oh,
shit that he said about them?
Did them, yeah.
I just want to make sure what you're talking about.
Nipsey
We say
Hussle.
names.
Nipsey Hussle. He passes away. That hurt all of us.
Yeah.
I don't
Rest
care
in
what,
peace.
I
Rest
don't,
in
I don't
peace
care
to
what nobody
Nipsey.
say.
Rest in peace.
Nipsey
Yes, sir,
Hussle.
brother.
Nipsey Hussle hurt a lot of real because
Facts.
the steps that Nipsey was taking, you know, he was trying to transition into murder. First of all, Nipsey was one of the first dudes that had Bloods and Crips and everybody in California shooting
Unite.
videos together and
That's
uniting.
right. Uniting.
And then he's trying to work things out with the precinct and get things together with the community. Now he ends up dead. How does a community activist named Charleston White take one of our most, seasoned rappers next to Tupac that was actually putting in that community work and decide to disrespect him and his family? You see what I'm saying? There's a thin line between being a devil, a one-eyed devil, because the devil has one eye and Charleston White has one eye too.
I don't know about that, Haas.
Listen,
I think
let me
he's a little
finish.
jealous
Let me
because
finish.
Charleston White
No, 'cause you
became.
Let me finish.
No,
Listen, let me
I
finish.
think he'll-
But you can't ask me a
I
question
just
and don't
gotta
let me
throw it in
answer.
because you say gang members. When we analyze and listen and look at what we call gang members, what are you saying?
When you talk, let's hold
I
up.
didn't feel anyway when he died. I'm gonna be honest. God bless that brother, but I didn't feel anyway.
Hold up.
You like Charleston
These are
White?
gang members.
You like
he
Charleston White?
He brung up Nipsey and he brung up Charleston White.
Nipsey was a
trolling
gang
Nipsey.
member. He was a gang member. He got what gang
His
members
people,
get.
even if he didn't, his people killed people.
Basically,
They
he
hurt people.
He hurt people.
And
You gotta
allegedly, I don't want to
respect
say killed.
I killed people.
but they hurt people.
I killed people. Listen,
So
hold up. Hold up. Listen.
If you kill people, you're a piece of shit. Like the rest of us.
Listen, the bottom line to it is, right? Some is going to drop their flag, and some people going to try to clean the set up from within the set.
Okay.
So when a that's still in the set, I understand people dropping their flag. But what happens when a try to change things from within? You try to change things from within, and then it's still not good enough, and then you die. You lost your life. You made enemies. He had beefs with Big U and everybody else, and he lost his life. So now what? Where do we go from here? But I got a question that I want to ask y'all, because Charleston ain't important.
Ask a real man. Ask a real man. Chyna Brim, he can sit and ask a real man.
I want to ask both of y'all.
Yeah, ask somebody that really knows what's going on.
What you talking about, Cletus?
Listen.
What you talking about, Cletus?
How the f you know what's going on out here? You just came home yesterday. Go ahead, man.
Question, right? Al Bial. I like Al Bial. He has a saying. He said, "My vision is shattered, my heart is broke." Right? My dreams are shattered, my vision is shattered, my heart is broke. Bottom line to it is a deep line. I like Al Bial. But I'm a little confused with him because his mother lost a son to the streets, right? Every street broke his mother's heart. I would love to ask Al Bial's mother a question that I'm gonna ask you too. I'm asking Al Bial without him being here, and I'm asking you two. How did your mother feel when you decided to take to the streets and go against everything that she taught you? Because most dudes that had a good mother, when you sided with the streets and you got in the streets, you violated everything that your mother tried to teach you.
Now, can I say something?
Yes.
Everybody's mother ain't like your mother. Ooh, my mother is from the streets. My mother loved that. You know, I was raised, I'm gonna be honest, my grandmother was a madam, my uncles was pimps. If anybody know about Lincoln Park, Troy Avenue, I had aunts that was hoes. You know what I'm saying? So they mindset was on the street, no snitch. That's how I was raised. My family. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about yours, but my family was straight from Guyana to the streets. I was raised coming from Guyana to a shelter to the streets. So only thing we knew was streets. From what my family told me, they used to hide dope, heroin, and my pamper, because they know the police wasn't there.
That was the bag.
I was the bag.
Yeah,
as a young, put that in the comments.
What about you?
Well, my mom's would have been very disappointed because where I come from a struggle of, like I said, my mom has worked almost 30 years for KFC. When it was called Kennedy Fried, right? So my mom's just retired from KFC, and now she's just retired from Burger King.
That's right.
You gotta understand, my mom's 74 years old.
Hard worker.
So me being in the streets was my decision. It wasn't nothing that my mom didn't have it.
How did she feel about it?
My mom's would have been sick, because when I lost my brother Kukau, it's the same type of situation. You understand? She'd go to work every day and try to strive to give us better. And we just, you know, at the end of the day, I gotta be real with you. It's one of those things where you either gonna go by your parents and what you've been raised on, or you're gonna go the other way. I decided to go the other way. I don't blame my mother. I don't blame my mother. You heard? And I really don't even take her feelings into consideration. Me being who I am, bro.
I know.
Done this so many years. I've never took my mother's feelings into consideration.
That's a fact.
When you run around them streets, you don't take your people's fucking feelings into consideration, bro. The streets swallow you up. And that's why I say I agree. And going back to the 21 Savage and what they said, the streets, I agree with that shit. Because we don't think in the realm of wanting to actually listen to our parents and live by the Bible and you know how that shit go. Well, nah, bro, I had a great upbringing. I just chose to hustle and get money and live a certain lifestyle. That's all it is. I never took, and I want to know how many of you guys actually took your mother's feelings in consideration when you're sitting on Rikers Island, we're sitting up north, we're sitting out of town for interstate trafficking. How many of us actually took our mother's feelings into consideration?
I never took mine.
I had to learn to take my mother's feelings into consideration when it started killing her. You ever seen your mother on life support?
See, but you went through a different
No, you gotta listen.
You went through a different experience than us.
let me give that because the reality of it is like you
sorry
said.
to hear that.
Like you said, like some people, some of us broke our mother's heart. And I just don't understand. Again, the game is to be sold, not to be told. When you how could you glorify the same streets that killed your brother? And this is a question that I ask Al respectfully because I love the brother. But the reality of it is you can't sit up there in a video and cry me a river about how your dreams is shattered, your vision is broke, and your heart is in pieces over your brother. But at the same time, the same thing that make you laugh, make your ass cry. It's either you for the streets or you ain't for the streets.
That's his lane.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? No, the streets is nobody. Listen, the streets is nobody lane. There come a time and a point because the reality of it is, I'll be the first to tell you, ain't no on the internet shot more than me, or any rapper that you see. Any rapper and anybody that knows, listen. I gotta be.
Know that?
I gotta be me.
All right, I'm gonna let you
I gotta be me.
I'm gonna let you be.
Wow,
The proof is in the paperwork. I got charged with murder 3 times, and when they said I was lying, I put the paperwork up. Then they got quiet. It is what it is. It's safe to say it ain't safe outside. The streets don't love nobody. The streets have an expiration date. Pay attention to your circle before they hurt you.
Fact.
Because they smile in your face all the while. They want to take your place. The backstabbers, man.
All that. Put it in the comment section. I'm off this.
Hey, yo, it's your boy E-Or-You, a.k.a. the Harlem Legend, man. Look, make sure y'all subscribe, show love, VladTV, Hassan Campbell, Chyna Brim. Y'all already know what it is, man. Put it in the comment section. We appreciate all y'all. Salute.
That right there is a hit. That right there is a hit.